Mbak Sinta sudah siap?
Iya, Pak.
Sudah siap. Kelihatannya Pak Hasan sudah muncul ya? Oh, sudah ini. Sudah muncul ya. Ah, ini sudah siap. Langsung tak.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Halo, bro. How are you?
Inshallah, I will prove from 1 month. How are you?
Very good. Are you ready? On fire?
I am ready, my friend. I am ready for presentation.
Okay, that's great.
I will shut the WhatsApp for voice.
Yeah. Just a moment. Wait for the MC.
I will share my presentation.
Well, I thought you sent to the committee, didn't you? Mbak, apakah langsung saya mulai oleh moderator atau dibuka MC lagi dulu?
Oke, Pak, bisa langsung dibuka oleh moderator, tidak apa-apa, karena Pak Hasan juga sudah siap, nggih?
Oke, ya. Oke, kalau begitu ya. Just a moment. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back at this afternoon session. Well, as I mentioned before, that actually in the afternoon we have a two guest speaker as well. But because something happened, then the Dr. Jan Janos Forster from Bonn University canceled at the last minute. So in the afternoon we have only one guest speaker. He is Associate Professor Dr. Hasan Said Tortop of Istanbul Esenyurt University and Jen Bilgi Publishing and Consultancy. But before his presentation, please allow me to read this curriculum vitae. It's very outstanding curriculum vitae, but a lot of things written there. So I think I should sort it what the important thing that should I read, because time is very limited. Name Associate Professor Dr. Hasan Said Tortop. Education background, Bachelor in Science Teacher Education from Celal Bayar University, Turkey, 1998. And then Magister in Science Education at the same university, 2001. PhD, Physics Education, Süleyman Demirel University, Turkey, 2010. And the second PhD, now ongoing, Disability Studies, Trakya University, Turkey, starting 2018, now ongoing. We hope that he will finish soon. Associate Professor Dr. Hasan Said Tortop, first is Istanbul Esenyurt University, Health of Science Faculty, Child Development Department. And then Jane Bilgi Publishing and Consultancy. Education and title and date obtained, Assistant Professor, Science Education, August 2011. Associate Professor, Science Education, September 2014. Professor, I hope soon, brother.
Inshallah, 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months later.
Okay. Yeah, I pray for you.
I will read my professorship.
Yeah. I support you. Pray for you. Second PhD and professor will become soon.
I continue second PhD on special education.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I suggest audit and accreditation for studying special education, especially
Right.
gifted education.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's well, actually, his CV has a lot of things, a lot of project in education, especially gifted education. And Associate Professor Hassan Said Tortop is a very outstanding person because a lot of theory it will be presented here. So just listen it and then maybe learn it from his experience, because we have also program on gifted education, and not only gifted but talented education run by the Indonesian government. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now we start with presentation. The title of the presentation delivered by Associate Professor Dr. Hassan Said Tortop is Gifted Young Scientist Education and Future Perspective. So you have 40 minutes. Next 40 minutes is yours. Please.
Thanks, dear friend, Professor Didik Vishnu, dear sir and madam. I will present my presentation title, Gifted Young Scientist Education and Future Perspective. I start one question: why should attention be paid to the field of social science? Many countries, most of countries, the importance of the social science is low, but high developed countries, in high developed countries, social science importance very high. The importance of social science in terms of both education and career preference differ from the society. In Turkey, many high ability students, high achiever students, top of performer students select the career choice only medicine and engineering field in Turkey. I study, I was a teacher 10 years, for 10 years, science teacher for with the gifted students, and I saw this manner. For example, gifted students prefer more engineering and medicine fields in this career choice. However, it is seen that this situation is not the same developed countries. This is different from underdeveloped countries and developed countries. Why? Why is this so? Why is this so? I ordered some items. Students are more comfortable choosing profession that will be happy. They will be happy. And given importance, the cooperation is instead of the individuality. Developed countries educational system teach the collaboration, but underdeveloped countries teach, and cultural structure teach the individuality. Other items, the desire to be rich and comfortable. All of students choose the richness and comfortable manner in future. The emphasis on critical thinking. Critical thinking skills developed in and nurturing the educational system in developed countries. Most of underdeveloped countries, critical thinking is not important, but it must be advanced. World famous awards such as Nobel and Oscar, only science field is not dominated. But in Turkey, successful students defined in field of science and engineering, not social science. Not social science important. These items, the reason of the social science importance, why the social science importance is low in underdeveloped countries. But we can ask a question: does development in social science affect other fields? We must take importance to social science, especially educational science. Why? The advanced countries in social science, culture, and education positively affected developments in science and technology. The most effective tools for development in social science is education. But we are not really aware this manner, this fact. The basic idea, I am showing the one book. This book, A History of Science in Society. In Turkey, big research institution, TÜBİTAK, you know TÜBİTAK. TÜBİTAK translates this book, a history of science and science in society. This book is that scientific thinking level of society support the scientific progress. We can ask ourselves the following question. If Einstein was born in another country, would the relativity theory be put forward? Now. And would this theory accepted even if it was put forward? I want to explain this fact that history of science of society and educational and scientific thinking level of society affect the scientific theory, support the scientific theory, and nurturing the scientists or all of the talented fields, academic, sport, art, creativity, leadership. And I have a question, another question. Is the COVID-19 process only a matter of medical science? Only a matter of medical science. This is answer. People investigate the concept of happiness more and more in the COVID-19. Rich people, and poor people investigate concept of happiness. Happiness concept is psychology and social science, sociology concept. People are seeking economic topics more and more. All of the people, and dollar and euro every time rise up. Most of people investigate and seek the economic topic, economic program, economic discussion on the TV, on the internet. COVID-19 not only medical science problem. People have begun to look for different ways to their children effective education. Most of parents aware of the educational system is not deficiency for us and for children. Distance education, not education, and face-to-face education, normal education is also. And blended learning, hybrid teaching, the very learning and teaching strategy to start the talking around to parents and teachers and educational policy. In briefly, all this has shown us how important the field of social science is. All countries have research scientists who are expert in vaccination studies. All countries have research, start to research and fighting COVID-19. Some countries question their educational system in education in this process. Many and most of countries, they start to investigate their educational system is strong or not strong. COVID-19 era and process very important all of the world for all of the world. Families whose children took lessons in this distance education witnesses some of incompetence of their teachers. Very bad situation for us. I am educator, I am teacher. They realize that many things taught to children were unnecessary, dear audience. Most of students don't want to go to school now. They want to YouTuber and other job for firstly will be a rich person. Important concept, social capital. Social capital. We take importance this concept, social capital concept, the gifted students as a social capital. I put on the Elon Musk picture, but most of social capital as a social capital person in China, in Indonesia, in Thailand, or Asian, and maybe Turkey. But this person very affects the economy of US and other economy. But I want to discuss this. This is this person as a it is a social science. Is this a social capital? Gifted people. What is gifted people? Firstly, question. Gifted people or talented people, gifted and talented people are individuals who show high performance in different fields. This is Maryland report, 1970 years. Academic, arts, sports, leadership, creativity. compared to their normal peers, developing peers. 6 fields, maybe 7 fields. The education this individual requires special education. Before the talking, I suggest the new academics have to study on special education. Special education very important, and newly developed field in education. Their rate in society between 2–3% according to different research. You know, Sputnik satellite in Russia, 1965 years. This is acceleration of gifted education studies. Developed countries have attached great importance to education of gifted individuals since the 1960s. It is observed that the establishment of research centers and academic journals related to gifted education, related to creativity, and creativity all fields, art and economy and entrepreneurship in leadership. In the beginning, the education of these children, which was thought to be different, was considered within the special education. And this time, they left themselves to paradigm change with their thought as a social capital. Renzulli, most important person. In 1978, they put forward a theory of giftedness. Next page, I will Renzulli model. Renzulli introduced this model of giftedness above the average ability, creativity, test commitment or motivation. Please take importance this theory. 3 components and test commitment. Introduce this model is start new discussion because it is the first time someone has tried to explain giftedness with an effective component. We do not take importance effective domain of children or students in education. But Renzulli starts to discussion effective domain must be placed in the giftedness models. In 1978, three-ring conception of giftedness. But social capital concept, I return to social capital concept. Renzulli realized his mistakes. And theory of giftedness has been reconstructed with the concept of social capital. In his article titled Operation Henstood Intervention Term Theory, Social Capital in Today's School, he states that most of studies in field of education and human education emphasize cognitive features. However, he states the effective characteristics should be emphasized. We look to his theory, Operation Henstood theory, new theory, Renzulli's theory. Social capital creation aspect of education in his theory, which creates controversy and drives education different paradigm change. We must educate a wisdom person. Wisdom, satisfying lifestyle, pursuit of happiness, diversity, balance, harmony, preparation. optimism, courage, romance with the topic or disciplines, sensitive to human concern, physical, mental energy, vision, and sense of destiny. This is Renzuli's theory. Then Renzuli focusing on social capital. Gifted students as a social capital, new theory, 2006. For example, Mandela. Nelson Mandela, a good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. Social capital, conception of giftedness, leadership, the new century, and social capital. This is a cycle. Note that the concept of wisdom has now taken its place among the theories in rising talented individuals. Gifted person and gifted students must be a wisdom person or wise person. Not his start, their start. He taught the nation. He must taught they must taught families, parents, countries, and all of the world and humanity. And Sternberg, the most important academician, I admire him. Maybe approximately 1,400 articles published. Sternberg continued the debate, the discussion. What is discussion? He published an article 2010. Why school should teach for wisdom? The balanced theory of wisdom in educational strategies. Renzuli not alone to making this debate. We can see this Sternberg theory, balance of wisdom, positive ethical values, subject knowledge underlay practical intelligence, interpersonal, extrapersonal, balance of interest, intrapersonal, interpersonal, extrapersonal, shaping, selection, adaptation, and balance of response, environmental concept and goal, common good concept, like a social capital concept. These two important theorists have now set their goals for the individuals who contribute to whole humanity and are happy in the education and training. So what I did, associate prof, inshallah, full professorship in soon. Young wise, genç bilge. Genç in Turkish, young, meaning young. Bilge, sage or wisdom. I founded in 2015 my publishing house, Genç Bilge Publishing, Young Wise Publishing. I included the concept of wisdom in my training program that I developed. In summary, nurturing of the gifted, talented people who are beneficial to humanity and themselves, should themselves or parents or around the people include in educational policy. Where did the concept of gifted young scientists come from? I put forth a new concept and new journal, gifted young scientists. Gifted and young. Journal for the education of gifted young scientists was founded 2013. He Here, I use the new term, gifted young scientists. This concept, scientists who are both young and perform higher than others are indicated. What is the goal in raising such individuals? What is the goal in raising such individuals? We can see from the editor, the first issue of GIGYS, our journal. This is logo and globe, golden globe. Dear academician and readers and educators, countries' implementation of the science education policy based on peace have brought great peace to themselves and the whole of world. Therefore, with this ideal, training gifted students as scientists will not lose its importance forever. As Plato says, to train these golden people, not only just as an individual scientist, but also culturally, all humanity should be societies, real desire. Began publishing with this beautiful tool, Journal for the Education Gifted Young Scientists, in front of you with the first issue, Journal for the Education Gifted Young, consists of review articles, blah, blah, blah, blah, from editor 2013. Record application and program. GPUB education program. Gifted education program, University Bridge. GPUB, which was established by part of me 2013. Academic years of Bülent Ecevit University, Zonguldak, north of Turkey, Center for Special Education and Research and Application Center. Began to apply it. A mentoring strategy, main strategy, this model, this educational program. EPGU has been developed with philosophy improving the student skills academic field. Academic fields, maybe engineering, medicine, social science, educational science, all of the science. Structure of the GPUB model, 5 components, approach to curriculum, teaching process, evaluation, selection of academically gifted students, and selection of e-mentor and orientation training. E-mentors, all academicians in university, dear audience, e-mentors, and prominent academicians. In 2013, LMS, learning management system, distance education, gifted students and academic staff, a mentoring strategy, one horse per week, teach the students. Curriculum model, in GPU, the curriculum model, development process was based on a curriculum compensating model, Reis and Rezuli, and integrated curriculum of Selbaska and Wood. Consists of this component: scientific creativity, self-regulation skills for science learning, thinking skills, scientific process and research skills, history and philosophy of science. Approximately 120 outcomes, the curriculum. I developed the outcomes. For example, history of philosophy, outcomes 24. She recognized the wisdom of the important scientists. One of objective curriculum, this is objective of curriculum, skills, being aware of wise attitudes. this model unit creation process, determination of term or scientific fields, maybe science, math, language, all of scientific fields, physics, chemistry, and energy. The determination of objectives. The objectives is the your Minister of Educational objectives, and differentiation the objectives, GPU model objectives and outcomes to 220 outcomes, creating new integrated units and creating GPU units. Teaching process. How the teaching process this model. First stage, scientific field and mentor selection process. One term. First and second day of week, engagement with thematic approach mentor activities. Mentors are different educational faculty students. They can be mentors, can be education faculty students, science and math teaching department. Third days of week, face-to-face interview conference scientist, a mentor with gifted students. Until end stage, a mentor process scientist, a mentor and gifted students. First stage, all of gifted students select the e-mentors or interest the academic field, such as biology, such as chemistry, such as physics. Second stage, in-depth study at the scientific field and designing scientific research periods. During 4 weeks, taking course, review, research in science specialty with mentors. During the second 4 weeks, methods, techniques on science specialty. The last 4 weeks, the one term, this stage one term, developing independent scientific research proposal. First stage can be 2 term or 3 term. So it is important selection of fields, very important. Our main problem, students decision and unstable selection of the career choices and university. In Turkey too. The last stage, independent research and reporting period. During the first week, during the second 4 week, data collection, process, observation, like a scientist. Data analysis process and writing report, writing book, paper, proceedings. Future and gifted young scientist research. Future. We can be, we have to look the future. It can be considered this model, which partially remove the concentrate of time and place. Students development important fields of science allow the students to gain the skills needs to be a scientist, such as self-regulation, scientific creativity, skills, scientific process, and research skills.
This is, I developed this.
Most of my university, most of academicians are very busy, very intensive, and we must to go to the see the academician and their laboratory, their study field. This mentor in scientist e-mentors, the gift is to gain an important contribution to their academic education. For academic career and support the special needs of education. Gifted students state that they had an opportunity and a privilege for themselves with a mentor by academic staff. These scientists are important people according to perspective of gifted education. Gifted their career choice and provide ideas for future scientific research. It showed that the aims of programs were understood by gifted students correctly. The last words for me, suggestion for practitioner and academician. In future, the development of countries will be measured by highly gifted people with high wisdom, high sage, high wise, effective domain. These people also, effective domain and wisdomity or wise person, shaking with the academic staff, but good academic staff. Good behavior, have a good behavior and moral and ethic value academic staff shaking. For this point, in the development of field of social science, educational science, it is necessary to transform new theories, including country-specific culture and environment into models. More focus should be on research aimed to training gifted young scientists. Dear my friend Nanak, the 18 students, I teach 18 students in 2013 in Zonguldak, primary school students.
I finish.
Okay, thank you very much, Associate Professor Dr. Hassan Said Tortop, for your great presentation. Congratulations. It's very, very interesting topic, talking about the concept of gifted education through many theories.
Thanks for the presentation. Thanks for invitation, dear my friend. I love Indonesian people, Indonesian academics.
Okay.
We are brother and sister. Inshallah, our countries will develop important countries in the world, science and education and social science fields. Inshallah, most important gifted person will be nurturing and come from our country, Indonesia and Turkey and Muslim worlds.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. That is the presentation from Associate Professor Dr. Hassan Said Tortop. So we're waiting for your comment or your question or whatever you may write in the chat, or I think you may raise hand as well, because we still have time now, because we close to 2:30, so we still have 45 minutes. So if you have a question, you may write in the chats. But while we're waiting for the question, well, brother, I have a question. Is that okay?
Paper is right, my friend.
Okay,
In chat.
yeah. According to your experience about the gifted young scientist program or something like that, that in Indonesia we
Yes.
have also gifted program and even talented program. Basically, those two are similar but different because gifted they focus on the scientific thing, academic thing, and talented is on the sport or something like that. For to what extent or how far your government, Turkish government, pay attention on this matter?
This is a good question. Thanks to this question, my friend. Very late. Very late. We are very late. In my presentation, Renzulli, Stemberg, 1960 years and journal founded. My journal founded and gifted education journal founded in 2014, 13, and 2010, one of journal in Turkey. 40 years later, we began the gifted education research. Very late. And university-based research center and university-based program newly 5 or 6 years ago. This program, my friend, not
Yes.
high school students, only primary and secondary students. For high school students, this program. Yani, namely, that we have a science high school, but different from science high school. Extra program for gifted students. Science and art centers, but university-based program, very rare in Turkey, very rare. For primary students, for secondary students, university combined and collaborative programs for primary students and secondary school students. Very late for developed country, such as South Korea. Very successful gifted education, about gifted education. And US, but Finland and most of European countries no need gifted education extra and independent programs. Inclusion, inclusion in the classroom and self-contained classroom for support. Research group called research room. Students in the classroom, special education needs of students, and then pull out to classroom 10 hours per week. Extra activities in school. This is become maybe 10 years ago for gifted students. Maybe 10 years ago, newly start take importance the gifted education in Turkey, my friend.
Okay, yeah, it's okay, and that's great. I think better late than never, right? So our problem, I think, is similar. Like in Indonesia as well, when you very pessimistic why students choose medicine or engineering than social science. That happen in Indonesia as well as like in Turkey. But you only pointed 5 points. But the main point, I think, and this is my idea, because in developing countries, students choose their career, choose their subject, not only by students themselves, because the what is called it parent very influent, especially in Indonesia, in my country, if one what is family, and then the what is call it son or daughter do not enter medicine or engineering, the parent feel not very happy or something like that. But
Turkey
yes,
too.
yeah,
Muslim countries main problem. Only
yeah,
money. Only money.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Money
yeah,
get weapons. Money get
yeah,
weapons.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no one
yeah,
want to be a teacher. Teacher,
yeah.
very good teacher. I am a teacher.
Yeah. That's the reason I think. Yeah, because well, it's not very easy for the parent
But
to accept their children. Why you choose social science? Why you not enter medicine or engineering, civil, architect, whatever, something? Yeah.
my friend, in first years of Turkish Republic,
Mm,
Village Institute founded,
mm, mm,
and government, Minister of Education, select the most clever person
mm,
to be a teacher. To be a
mm,
teacher.
mm, mm,
I was a faculty of education
mm.
lecturer, but most of most of students select compulsory.
Okay.
Yeah, most clever students must be selected educational faculty. Our teachers must clever and talented. So we can educate the good students and best students. Social science low importance in our country.
Okay, it's very clear. How about the audience? Is there any question? Because this topic is very interesting because it's our problem as well. So in Indonesia and Turkey's government, they have a problem how to support the, student to choose, for example, social science. But at least our government and even Turkish government already make a program. Yeah, and we can see from Associate Professor Dr. Hassan Tortop. He said in 2013 he just established a gifted education program, University Bridge. Yeah, University Bridge.
University Village. Is there
All
any
right.
program in Indonesia, university-based program for gifted students?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just actually we practice the gifted and talenting program is at the school, primary, but especially senior high school. The even I think junior high school as well. So we have a program like special class for Olympic. So they choose the clever student and then put in the same class, and then they call Olympic class or something like that. And then of course they will receive a lot of special tasks and so on, because gifted and talented, they have something average ability compared to others or something like that. Yeah. Okay, this may be some question. Sorry, just a moment. Uh, Sorry.
is
Okay,
religious.
one question, yeah. Okay, is religion school like madrasah, pesantren still relevant with gifted education program? Is it still relevant? Do you
Yes,
have? Yeah.
ethic and moral education support this program relevant. If the about university, dear audience, it must be based on the university and primary and secondary school students reach with university. If policy have to choice priority increase in the rank of school and people sign. Dear, do you want to India go good question? Acceleration strategy. Acceleration strategy offer the shorten the educational process years. Maybe 3 years, 3 years early the entering the university. We cannot see in Turkey 19 years old assist prof 19 years old and assist prof. We cannot see in Turkey, but developed country such as Canada, Australia, US,
European
19
countries.
years old assist prof and scientists. The educational system is available for this placement and acceleration. Our education system not available.
Yeah.
Terima kasih, dear friends.
Okay, you are welcome. That is very relevant, yeah, because in Indonesia we have a lot of what is called it religion school, like run by Muhammadiyah, run by Nahdlatul Ulama, like your friend in Salatiga at University of what is called it.
Lampung, Raden Intan, Lampung. I have been in Raden Intan.
Right. That's a question from Mr. Wibowo. I think Mr. Wibowo. Are you okay with the answer, Mr. Wibowo? Okay, I think so. And then the other question, if policies have to choose which should be a priority, increasing the average length of schooling or producing reputable scientists. That's from Mr. Dwianto Indiha Hono from University of Jenderal Sudirman. So if policies has to choose which should be priority, increasing the average length of schooling or producing reputable scientists? Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
I answered this question, my friend. Gifted education, in gifted education, I have a book, differentiation instruction for gifted for gifted education, for strategy, grouping strategy, enrichment strategy, acceleration strategy, and mentoring strategy. Four strategy, important strategy. Acceleration strategy, philosophy of acceleration strategy. No need to long-term the education in primary school, in secondary school, and high school. Gifted students must be placed this university early. 3 years early, and they can be and take a course from university for the advanced proficiency. This strategy maybe 2 years early placement to applicable in Turkey, but other acceleration strategies not to use in Turkey, but developed country use these acceleration strategies. We can see 19 years old, 18 years old, or 20 years old as scientists in university in US, in Canada, and other developed country, but we cannot in Turkey.
Why?
Early placement strategy in legislation is not, my friend, not. Okay. 2 options: 1 year's early placement and primary school first entering, 2 years. Radical acceleration. Radical acceleration is defined 3 or more years early placement school programs. You
Okay.
understand?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think, no, I think, but in Indonesia, we practice the acceleration program as well, even from primary school, junior high school, and higher high school. You know, like primary school should be 6 years, but some of gifted students usually can finish in 5 years. And then junior high school should be 3 years, but can be 2 years. And higher education as well, not higher education, but senior high school, I mean, that should be 3 years, can finish 2 years. So like my niece, you know, she finished on the 5 years primary school, junior high school 2 years, and senior high school 2 years. Mean that
Total
she,
5 years.
yeah.
Total 5 years early placement, 5 years. In Anteric University, 5 years early placement in your legislation.
No. I mean, what I'm talking is about the acceleration. We practice the acceleration program from even at the primary school, junior high school, and senior high school, right? Student who, what is called it, enter the gifted program mean that for primary school, that should be 6 years because the regulation should be 6 years. And then the gifted student can finish only 5 years, something like that.
Now,
So they
1
say,
year.
yeah, only 1 year, and then junior high school 1 year, and then senior high school 1 year as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Years and more, 3 years and more,
Yeah.
developed country.
Yeah.
Only developed.
Mm.
One question: school activities are done online during pandemic.
Yeah. So I don't know your country as well. In Indonesia, we provide the special scholarship for gifted and talented student.
Yeah, dear Conchoro, thanks the question. Thanks this e-mentoring strategies presentation. You can see 2000 years since 2000, maybe 19th century, 1990 years. There was a many project for e-mentoring strategy, remote and distance education in US. But in Turkey and underdeveloped country, newly realized distance education is important for gifted students. This term is very important, my friend. You can, dear audience, research these terms. Homeschooling. 1,005,000 people 5 years ago in Turkey, in US, homeschooling strategies. Please write the Google homeschooling strategy.
See.
Yes. So, now increase the homeschooling in underdeveloped. Most of parents think that now I don't need to school. My children no need to school. We can provide the educational needs with distance education. Homeschooling approach will increase over the world. Will increase, my friends. Only home, only distance education, and software programs, and Please. This is a set, my set for gifted and talented students. Sets. Many tools for science education. Very important. Take importance now. These sets. Most of parents want this set at home with students and program. This is a this sets handbooks.
Yeah, sure.
For gifted students. They want to homeschooling strategy now will increase more and more it's soon. They want to no need a school and teacher.
Yeah. Well,
we get, my friend Didik, we get poor and poor.
yeah.
No need teacher, no need professor, no need professor.
Yeah. Well, may I give a comment on the homeschooling? I think it's very common in developed countries like in European countries, Canada, America, about Australia as well, about homeschooling, but not in our country, maybe because they different culture as well. Even now in the condition COVID pandemic, right? That children do not go to the school and then they miss them. They miss friend, they miss teacher. They ask to the parent, want to go to school. And the condition is still like red zone or something like that. That's impossible. No, not impossible, but maybe take time. Yeah, maybe 100 years or yeah, more or something like that. Because like homeschooling is for our culture is not appropriate. I think. Anyway, there is one more question. Yeah. Now the what is called the COVID pandemic, right? This is still from Mr. Kuncoro. Do you think this method, yeah, like distance learning, yeah, can be done to better gather and then give education to gifted youngsters located in remote area places, either in Indonesia or in Turkey, which cannot be reached by the conventional method? So what do you think about that thing, the question?
I answered this question, my friend.
Yeah.
I answered the question. The other questions, since school in Indonesia were closed in March, Augustine.
Yeah.
Prevent the spread of COVID-19, the landscape of children education has been profoundly altered. Yes, I agree with you. What the factors have a crucial impact to economic and psycho of the older family members by PG. COVID-19 process is a good process for educational system. For educational policy. One word in English. Benchmark and milestone. In COVID-19 process, milestone and starting the new paradigm change, the education system, dear friends. So economically low level parent and economically high level parent equally in this process. education system present the same knowledge, same data, poor and high level of economic rich parents, this process. It is very easy to connect education knowledge in YouTube, in Zoom, in Udemy, all of tools of educational tools for accessing the knowledge in COVID-19 process. After the COVID-19, paradigm change starting the educational system. We must and compulsory present our students and parents distance education. Before the COVID-19, we can say it. Normal education, extra distance education. Now distance education compulsory, normal education extra. Okay.
Yes, okay, that's great. Yeah, so vice versa, yeah, the condition. So since this morning we discussed about the how to combat the COVID-19 pandemic, yeah, because this pandemic is new and impact to all mankind, yeah, not only somebody or some group of but throughout the world, right? Even the developed countries, even the developing countries as well. All of us was what is called impacted by the what is COVID-19 pandemics, right? So the problem is now there is a question from I just trying to what this is from Pa Agustin from UP about the crucial impact from economic and psycho of the other family members. Do you have an idea?
You can read many articles about the psychological effect of family and parents and students.
Okay.
So the from Muhammad Kajentaro.
Yeah, from another question from Mr. Kunchoro again, yeah. What is called? What is the question? This one. Okay. I was thinking along with line of the special course done by a prominent mechanical engineer to be attended by interested student with test, examination, and certification. Can that be done as well?
Yes, my friend, dear audience. My program offered the e-mentors, academic staff, faculty members, and lecturers for primary or secondary or high school students, gifted students, a mentoring strategies. All of gifted students continue their schools and extra program established in university, in your university, Tidar University. Tidar University Gifted Education Centers, they opened the program, gifted education program, selection of gifted students, many exam or test, other activities, and selection fields, and matching the e-mentors, all of their engineering fields and science field or social science fields, activities, one day enough, maybe Saturday, one day enough, extra activities, and then you can give a certificate, this program, certification and examination, and developing talent the students, and they attend the universal international competition, this program. We must support the gifted young scientists and gifted education, our country. So, dear Didik, I want to explain main idea. US, Canada, Australia, no need gifted education. Do you understand me? No need gifted. Our clever, smart students go abroad, go to US, go to Europe. No need gifted education, developed country. We must fund and establish gifted education program in Turkey, in Indonesia. I explain.
Yeah, okay, that's great explanation. Yeah, I think for us, Indonesian and in Turkey, especially Indonesia, right? Population now almost 300 million, right? And we, yeah.
280 million people.
Yeah,
Population.
yeah.
80 million. Only 80 million Turkey. For 2 years, 250,000 smart person, you know, brain abroad.
Yeah. Okay, every year.
Economical crisis, happiness, wants to happiness, comfortable, and university choosing 150,000 individual go to US and Europe in my country.
Oh, right. That's great.
1 year.
Yeah.
Or 2 years. Very big. Maybe most of don't want to return to Turkey. Don't want to return.
Unfortunately, right? Yeah.
This is not good manner.
Yeah.
We must satisfy this gifted students in Indonesia, in Turkey. University opportunities and research opportunities and entrepreneurship support. Entrepreneurship support, very important. You know, most prominent person in Indonesia, maybe 25 years old, $1 billion, Alibaba invest. You know.
Yeah.
We must support entrepreneurship of these gifted students.
Okay.
If they get more money,
Yeah.
they want to stay in Indonesia.
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, now we still have 10 minutes. Is there any other question? Okay, this is other from Pak Kuncoro again. I pose the question because Indonesia is an archipelago with good education centralized in the big cities, while our talent pool are spread evenly across the country. That's just a connection with the question and your answer. Yeah, I mean, unlike Turkey is, land, what is called it, on, well, not many islands, like in Indonesia. We have 17,000 islands. So, and students spread out the, I think more than 5,000 inhabited. So that's the problem. Is there any idea?
I don't understand this question.
No, this question still connects to the previous question. The previous Mr. Kunchoro asked about in the COVID pandemic, right? COVID pandemic, yes. How about the youth gifted youth scientists, right? Young scientists, if they live not in the city but outside the city, and the different island with sorry, I can say something, but what do you think about that one?
Yes, same situation. Most of I have a congress, my friends, November 20, November 21. I invite the most important person in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education. Grillian Rohrik, Professor Grillian Rohrik. From Facebook, you can follow the Facebook page. He moved to out of center of city. Nature and lake, animals. most of gifted person want to relieve this process. And easily life for studying and for producing paper and research and project. They choose.
Okay. So, Mr. Kunchoro, may I say something? Yeah. Just to add the information, because I think the problem is not only in the archipelago countries, like in China as well. In China, you see that in China is not many islands, but actually the what is called best school on concentrate in the big city like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, or something like that. If you go to the west, right, to Turmisin, like that is also the same problem, I think. Yeah, we're in the remote area, because in this time the remote area sometimes we cannot reach by in the what is called the media, something like that, because like my experience as well, now COVID condition, and then we working from home, and then we teaching from home, and then sometimes a student say, I'm sorry sir, because I cannot blah blah blah, because the signal is not very good in my place, or something like that. That's maybe the problem, yeah, for the distant learning, yeah, especially in the COVID area. I think the problem is a lot of things, not only economic, not only what is called health, but the problem with media is sometimes happen as well. That's just my information.
Okay, I agree with you. This session is complete now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think the time is just 5 minutes left before we close. Enter the closing ceremony. I think I should, before I return my time to the MC, let me convey a few words, to the committee members, speakers, participants, in case there were words that appropriate or not make pleasant for all of us. Please apologize me. Honest to God, that it is not very easy for me to lead a conference with wide variety of themes, with wide variety of speakers, different background, bureaucracy, and then diplomat, and then teachers, something like that, and the participant. So sorry if during the conference, what I did was not as expected. Finally, let me express special thanks to the rector of Tidar University, the dean of the Faculty of Social and Political Science, Tidar University, and the academic committee of Tidar University for their trust to me to lead this conference. I hope that all of you enjoy this conference. Honestly, it is honor for me. Let me pray for the good of all of you. Please let me return to the MC. Please, Mbak Salma, time is yours.
Well, thank you very much for Pak Wijayanto. Actually, my name not Salma, Pak, but
Sukma, yeah, Suksma. Sorry.
That's
sorry.
okay. Well,
Yes.
by following the discussion, I guess that it is so interesting discussion. So I would like say to thank you very much again for the outstanding speakers and also for the moderator by delivering an informative and also interesting discussion topic. Well, last not the least, I also would like to say thank you very much for the participants, all of you who has joined it to this conference today. I hope that this conference will give us a new insight, experience, knowledge, and also a friends. Well, coming up to the last sessions, it is a closing agenda for today, but before I close for today's meeting, I would like to remind you, the participants, that tomorrow morning, you still has parallel sessions, and the parallel session agendas, the sequence for tomorrow are started from 7 o'clock. It is used for registration through Zoom, and then 7 until 8 is used to check your device, your audio, and also your video. It aims at knowing whether your device has a problem or not. So while you conduct the the parallel sessions, it will run effectively. And also for those who haven't joined the WhatsApp group, please join now based on your theme. Perhaps the link of the WhatsApp group will share by committee in a WhatsApp group later, and make sure that you have joined it. Well, from the deepest of my heart, I am and also the committees do apologize for our mistake during present this event. Hope we all in good condition, always happy, always healthy. Nice to see you all virtually. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow morning.
Sia, Mbak Suksma. Sorry.
Thank you.
My brother, Professor Hasan. Okay.
Thank you for Mr. Hasan.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thanks. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. See you in Indonesia or in Turkey, right? See you. The next
Inshallah.
season. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, just let me know. Okay. Thank you very much, bro. See ya.
Assalamualaikum.
Mbak Salma, Mbak Suksma bisa tanya ya?
Yes, ya ada
Besok
apa?
tugasku sudah selesai kan? Besok enggak kan? Ya aku tanya. Ya. Oke.
Ya, betul Bapak. Untuk hari
Ya.
ini alhamdulillah sudah selesai. Besok
Oke.
Ini the participants turn untuk parallel sessionnya.
Oke, parallel session ya. Terus tugas apa lagi yang diberikan? Udah selesai? Ada report whatever? Nggak ada ya?
Sampun Bapak, terima kasih sekali.
Ya, sama-sama. Ye, matur nuwun sangat. Ye.
Sama-sama.
Ya, bye-bye. Ya.
Terima kasih Pak Didi.
Matur nuwun Bu Eni, matur nuwun.
Didi, terima kasih sekali.
Matur nuwun
Mohon
ya.
maaf apabila
Sangat interesting.
hal-hal yang kurang berkenan.
Ya, saya senang kok, sangat interaktif, speakersnya enak semua.
Ya, mudah-mudahan suatu saat nanti kita bisa bekerja
Ya.
sama lagi.
Betul, betul. Ya, sangat bagus ya. Ya, saya senang sekali ini Prof Hasan,
Thank you.
Master Kendo ya.
Thank
Terima
you.
kasih semuanya ya.
Terima
Oke.
kasih.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
From Parapa University. All right.
Yes, thank you so
That's good.
much for join
Good.
committee.
All right, that's good. Yeah, Parapa University is very famous university, very big university. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
And
Okay.
next time to see.
Yeah, in Indonesia.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And welcome to Burapha University.
All right. Yeah. One day I should come. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Terima kasih semuanya.
Bye bye Bu. Sudah bisa live ya?
Sama-sama.
Oke.